Welcome to Radio Veritas Asia News. This is Shirly Benedictos, and these are the headlines this week. Federation of Asian Bishops Conferences elects new leaders. Filipina bishop says shrines must always prioritize social action. Indian Church holds synod and synodality on voice of the marginalized. Cambodian bishop tells catechumens to pray and be compassionate.
Radio Veritas Asia, the voice of Asian Christianity. Radio Veritas Asia mobile app offers services in English and 21 Asian languages. Download the Radio Veritas Asia app to get more videos from Radio Veritas Asia. Comment, like, and share.
Federation of Asian Bishops Conferences elects new leaders. The Central Committee of the Federation of Asian Bishops Conferences, or FABC, elected its president, vice president, and secretary general during the annual meeting in Bangkok on February 22. Indian Cardinal Filipina Antonio Sebastião de Rosario Ferrao of Goa and Damao was elected as president, with Bishop Pablo Virgilio David of Caloocan, Philippines, as the vice president, and Archbishop Tarcisio Isao Kikuchi of Tokyo, Japan, as secretary general. Currently, Cardinal Ferrao serves as the president of the Conference of Catholic Bishops of India, CCBI Latin Rite. He will succeed the incumbent FABC president, Cardinal Charles Bo of Yangon, Myanmar. Bishop David currently serves as president of the Catholic Bishops Conference of the Philippines, or CBCP. Archbishop Kikuchi is also the president of Caritas Internationalis, the charitable organization of the Catholic Church, elected on May 13, 2023. Kindly remember bishops in Asia in your prayers, said Archbishop Kikuchi. Their terms of office will commence in January 2025. The FABC is a voluntary association of Catholic Episcopal conferences in South, Southeast, East, and Central Asia that was established in 1970. The federation promotes cooperation and shared accountability for the well-being of the local community and the Church. Filipina bishop says shrines must prioritize social action. The chairman of the Episcopal Commission on Migrants and Itinerant Peoples of the Catholic Bishops Conference of the Philippines, or CBCP-ECMI, Bishop Narciso Abellan of Romblon, reminded shrine rectors and volunteers to always integrate the social action component into their regular projects and activities. During the 28th National Assembly of Philippine Shrines and Basilicas on Tuesday, the prelate emphasized guiding pilgrims flocking to the shrines to deepen their devotion and be inspired to emulate the good deeds of Jesus and the saints. The way of looking at Christ is also our desire to do the same through our devotion to the saints, which is also our way of looking at Christ, he said. The bishop also reminded the participants that devotion must push them to forge concrete connections with their brothers and sisters according to the spirit of synodality. More than 300 participants from all over the country attended this year's assembly to reflect on the theme, Shrines as House of Prayer and Center of the Works of Mercy. Indian Church holds synod and synodality on Voice of the Marginalized. The Indian Social Institute in Bengaluru, India, hosted a two-day national conference on Synodal Church, Voice of the Marginalized from February 16 to 17. The Catholic Bishops Conference of India, or CBCI, Office for Scheduled Castes and Backward Classes, and the Tamil Nadu Bishops' Council, Commission for Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes, collaborated on the synod. Cardinal Anthony Pula emphasized the importance of including everyone in the mission of the Catholic Church to ensure no one is left behind, particularly highlighting the need for the voices of the marginalized to be heard and actively participate in the Church. In this two-day conference, Father Cosmon Arokia Draj, a Dalit theologian, delivered keynote addresses on the Synodal Church and Dalit empowerment in the Indian scenario, as well as the sharing of thoughts with the responses, the sharing of experiences at the regional levels, and group discussions. Cambodian bishop tells catechumens to pray and be compassionate. Bishop Olivier Schmidt-Heusler of Phnom Penh spoke to 185 catechumens at the Phnom Penh Tmei Center, Cambodia, about the importance of prayer, compassion, and service on February 17. He instructed them to emulate Jesus' prayer in all circumstances, suffering, triumph, or sorrow, and to consistently engage in prayer with God. Rather than simply going to church, the bishop stated that catechumens should eventually actively participate as Catholics by joining organizations in the community, whether it be scouts, liturgical, catechism, floral arranging, cooking, and church cleaning. The prelate also stressed the value of serving with sincerity. Candidates from 10 pastoral districts, including those in the north and south of Phnom Penh, Phnom Penh Tmei, Takmau, Kampot, Takeo, Sihanoukville, Holy Way, Mekong, and Basak, will be baptized this Easter. Thanks for watching Radio Veritas Asia News. Download the Radio Veritas Asia app for more Asian church news.